come in?
Let's say that you come in your toilet, right, and you wash it down, because it's alive for a little bit when it swims. And if someone is like gaping their vagina, like from the tube of the thing, do you think they can get pregnant from that or no?
If they were immune to all viruses, probably. Dude, thank you guys for knocking on our door. 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 This is literally episode, what is this, 5?
7.
6.
7? I think it's 7.
What?
The Holocaust was 4. This is 6. This is 6.
It's 6. This is 6.
Welcome to our special Halloween episode. Today, we're going to talk about our favorite Christmas movies.
We're in the new year. Dude, I have to say this because Michael's retarded. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Joannika, Merry everyone. Hello, Happy New Year's. We're in the new year. I would like to. What's your New Year resolution, Michael?
This year, I've made a decision. Yeah. I'm going to lose a lot of body weight. And when I look in the mirror, I see a fat man. And then I think to myself, God damn. You know what? You know what actually motivated me to work out? I never get motivated by those videos like, hey, man, you can do it. You can do it, man.
Wait, I can't. Wait, I'm so confused.
No, okay. I've never been motivated.
What's your resolution?
No, listen. I'm getting to that, right? So I was actually motivated to start working out and shit, right? But this is what motivated me. Because, like, I don't get motivated by the typical shit. But I saw some... Oh, my God. I saw some photo of a streamer. He wasn't... I don't know if he was a streamer. He was some guy on his computer desk. And it was a photo.
You're talking about Greek, right?
No. But it was some skinny dude that looks absolutely horrible. It had, like, no muscles, right? And he was like slender, man. And he was sitting there really long. He was super tall, extremely tall.
Dude, XQC there,
dude, like, you're tall.
Like a little bit like XQC, right? And I just looked at him like, damn, what the fuck is that, bro? That's fucking untouchable. And it just kind of scared me because I could relate to his body height. And, you know, I just kind of started, you know, I wanted to work out. So I want to become muscle man by the end of the year.
So you're scared of, like, scaring children?
I'm scared, yeah, because I don't want to look like a fucking 50-year-old pedophile at the age of 20, you know? So
when did you know that you had a problem? What?
I don't have a problem yet, but it might be a problem.
No, Michael has a problem. When did you know, like, you had a problem with your height? Like how you knew when you were tall enough to be scary? Like when was like the moment you noticed, like when you finally, like, was it like 5'9", 5'10", 6'1"?
Okay, Kevin, I'm not incredibly tall compared to the average.
You are. No, it's scary, dude. No, this is so true that it's scary.
You're 6'1"? Okay, here's the thing. When
dude, I'm only like 6.5. No, 6'1" would just be ridiculous.
Okay, in schools. I always had at least one. High school, I had one friend that was taller than me, and we always walked next to each other. So it was like he just kind of, you know, outweighed the height thing. So whenever...
No, wait, was he taller?
He was taller and fatter. He was large.
No way.
Yeah, it was a huge human being.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, but think about it.
Okay, so... No. He works at the ocean. The thing, though, it makes sense. It makes sense to be tall and fat. Right? No, it makes sense to be tall and fat. But tall and skinny is just scary.
It is a little scary, but that's because people associate with Slender Man, you know? Like, after you get over that whole phase, it's not as terrifying as it used to be. I don't think anyway.
Slender Man.
Yeah, it's a little Slender Man. Slender Man's a little scary.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, today, we have a lot of nice topics. I've written something down.
Shit. Yeah, I didn't bring that up. Give me a second.
Oh, Kevin actually wrote something this time? I think it's his first time.
I think so.
I want to hear
I literally did that last week.
Shut up.
No, wait, I literally did that.
Last week?
I literally did that last episode.
No, I want to hear your first ever note. What is it?
Hating old people.
Dating old people?
Hating old people.
Hating old people. Okay, we can talk about that. Yeah. I have a lot of thoughts.
Okay, dude, I fucking hate old people. Oh my God. Fuck? Sometimes, dude, I wish I could kick them on the floor. Okay, genuinely, some old people are nicer, but the more and more I find out about old people, the more and more you start to hate them, right? I'm not talking about like rebellious age, but like the more people, like old people have dementia and stuff, the more they become cunts. You know what I'm talking about?
You'd say people with dementia are cunts. They're unaware of what they're doing. Their attention is so good.
Yeah, but like, fuck, dude.
It doesn't change the fact that they're kind of shitty.
Yeah, they're kind of like assholes.
I am in the complete polar direction opposite, right? Whenever I see an old person, I have so much respect for them and so much appreciation. Because, like, okay, here's like the 3 phases of life, I think, right? You start off as a kid, really happy, really jolly, right? You're like, I have a lot of energy, dude. And then you go into this phase of trying to figure shit out. You become like a little more cynical and, like, you know, a little more like, you know, quiet or whatever. A little more like a dick, right? Like we are right now. We're all assholes a little bit to an extent. And then you become... Nah, but, you know, but we're not as, you know, kind as we were when kids and innocent, right? I feel like once you get smart enough as an old person to become smart enough to be nice, right? I like old smart people. No, old nice people are genius because like they've been through so much shit and they've experienced so much everything, right? And they've gone past all the steps to become smart enough to be nice to others. And at that point of time, I have infinite patience and respect for them in queues or whatever because they're fucking, you know, they're nuts, dude. They know everything. They have like a lot of knowledge and stuff compared to normal people. And I don't know, they're just fucking smart, dude. I respect
that's a rare occasion though. Like sometimes like you can meet, it's a rare occasion. Most old people, like dude. Sometimes most old people are like war ridden. They've come back with PTSD and they're scary, man. Don't you dude? They literally yell at you.
No, I'd say like 80% of the old people you meet are just like mean and dicks.
Yeah, mean. Yeah, really.
Is this a regional thing?
You don't need to know.
I don't know, man.
You don't really need to know this because you are region locked, right?
Region locked.
This is more of like a NA thing.
I'm region locked, fuck dude. I'm region locked Norway, bro.
Okay, it's more of like a NA South America thing where old people are just coming out their homes to be an asshole.
You mean like that?
They literally go out in the middle of the morning. They fucking drive just to slow down and go 30 and a fucking 50. They want to walk on the street and take their time while they're crossing or at the fucking road. And then they fucking want to fucking just die and make everyone sad. Fuck, man.
So
oh my
retarded.
God.
They're literally smarter than okay, old people are smarter than you and me. They're smarter than everyone because they've experienced so much fucking shit. On the average, the older you get, the smarter you get because the more things you experience, whatever. It just doesn't make any sense. Like the older you are, the smarter you are. That just goes hand in hand. There's no argue with that, dude. You just say that you want to kill people because they're smarter.
No, they're ass. They're assholes.
You're fucking.
They're assholes.
No,
dude. You ever seen them? You ever seen them order something? Slow. You ever seen an old person order something? How long they take?
They're slow. Because they're
no,
slow.
I don't want to kill them. I'm just saying they're assholes. I don't want to fucking. I'm not a mass murderer. I'm not an asshole.
You said you wanted to drive over
an old person. They're assholes.
Well, I'm just saying.
I didn't say I want to kill them.
You didn't say he was going to do anything to them.
Did I ever say yeah?
But you wouldn't mind. Okay, but I'm just saying. Okay, think about it. You're gonna be older someday. Yeah. When you're 80, you're gonna be smarter at 80.
Okay,
than you
if
I'm
old, then I don't want to drive 30 mile degrees an hour. Like, I don't want to do that.
When you're old, you're fucking slow as fuck. That's why no old people play CS:GO.
I think when you get old, you just stop giving a fuck, and then like you it's like fuck everyone. Like I'm convinced 90% of the old people that come into my work are there to steal. I'm convinced. I even watch them do it. They come in and they steal shit and they leave. I don't stop. I'm not. Oh my God!
I even watched them do it.
The guy walked past me stealing something. I looked him right in the eye and then looked at what he's holding and I was just like, all right. Go, but like they just don't give a fuck. I think if I got old, I wouldn't give a fuck about anything. I'd probably pretend I was fucking crazy just to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Because like, what do you really have going on at the age of 80?
But don't you respect them because of that?
Yeah, that's true.
Because of
that. No, what? That's shitty.
Here's someone who's evolved so much that he doesn't care anymore.
By the way.
That's retarded. Shut your fucking Norwegian mouth, you fuck.
What do you mean?
Oh my God.
That's not a positive thing. Not caring.
Dude, he's an asshole.
Positive thing.
I agree that it's
like
not
being
a
an
positive
asshole
thing.
never is like.
But it's respectable. It's respectable.
Yeah,
no, it isn't. If you see someone walking with their fucking wiener hanging out, I can kind of respect that a little bit, right? Because he doesn't.
No.
I just think you're fucking nuts. No.
That guy's weird.
That's a bad analogy.
That guy makes me want to dox his location and rat him out to the old center home.
My point is, the smarter you are, the more respected you become. Like Stephen Hawking, the chair, is really,
Stephen Hawking wasn't an asshole. He was in a chair, just shits everywhere. He was probably shitting himself all the time. He was like, I'm chilling.
I don't respect him. No. Okay, the difference is I don't respect him for being old and not caring. I respect him for the things that he did.
Yeah.
But it's
old
like
people have completed
just some random old fuck on the street. I don't really have any respect.
Okay, but here's another question. Do you respect old people's opinions or do you not listen to them usually?
It depends.
It depends.
On what?
Depends on
what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
Or what they're talking about. Yeah.
Like, okay, if they're talking about World War and then it depends on like how they grew up, and then they decide to like, oh man, we did this and we did this. Oh man, we fought this. You haven't seen him through my eyes, and then some fucking younger dude's like, dude, the work is kind of good. It kind of makes sense, and then I'm like, oh, that's kind of retarded. I hear what the old person's saying because he has more experience and more perspective. Like that. And if it's like a racist and you hear from his perspective,
okay, would you
think about the time that he's
would you take like real life advice that doesn't do with anything historical from an old person, an average old person? Let's say you ask an old person on the fucking bench outside feeding ducks, right? And you ask her or him, you're like, hey, what do I do with this job situation I currently find myself in? I need some advice. Would you take that old person's advice usually or no?
I think it depends on what. That's a bit like
you guys are fucking.
If it's an old dude jacking off, then I wouldn't take his fucking advice.
They're so much smarter than any of us.
Some advice is shit. Not all advice is good. Even from old people, they're gonna give you shit advice.
It's like, dude, slick your fucking hair back. Fucking walk out with your cock out. I do what I do.
Just walk in there and demand the job, and you'll get it.
You're so fucking arrogant.
You have to be a go-getter. You have to go tackle the football.
I wouldn't ignore it. I wouldn't dismiss it. I'd probably listen to it, but I wouldn't. You can't just take it at face value. It doesn't make sense.
High up on a horse, bro. You're like, dude, I'm
what do you mean? That makes no sense. What are you high on a horse?
People, are you kidding me? They're so
I'm not smart.
What the fuck are you talking about? That's retarded.
Have you ever seen old
people? Also, we're talking about experience here.
I'm talking about intelligence and experience. Yes. Have you ever seen an old person make a joke? The jokes they make are so fucking good, dude. Old people jokes are so fucking good, dude. You know
what?
They're so subtle. Okay. When I was a kid, the older and older and older and older and older, and still now, it's like, yeah. I was like, a joke for them could be just be saying something and like, it could be like.
What a joke, dude!
Yes. Oh no! He has a story. I think.
Okay, so let's say this is an example. I don't remember specifically, but like around, like you're sitting there with the fucking Christmas tree, right? A family reunion, and old people are talking to each other like, you know what I think? And they look at each other and they give each other a stare and they start laughing, right? They've evolved so much with their humor to the point where it's become so subtle and stuff. It becomes beautiful. Old people, the funnier you are, the smarter you are as well, in a way, because you evolve everything. It's like IKEA. He develops different things from branches of comedy, right? He goes to like different paths or whatever. That's kind of how I judge intelligence. Yeah, it's like, they become really clever, right? And subtle, dude.
No.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
No, man. Like,
I just think
what you just said, comedy is like, it's up to the person.
I mean, it's subjective.
Honestly, it's so subjective to what the person
I just like old people humor. That's it.
See, like the thing is, like old people my old people humor is like them just going batshit crazy. Remember that one guy who was talking about the fucking
ISIS?
the one guy in the one guy in the alley, and it was like, oh, there was some birds. That was him being retarded. I find that funny.
That was just him being fucking retarded.
It was just him being fucking retarded.
That's dopamine, bro. Like, I'm talking about like a
dude. That was just funny. That I find old people humor funny when they're kind of retarded.
He's cracked out, bro. It looks fucking.
He's driving out. He's going to drive a truck. I don't think he's.
No, he was like sweating. He looked like a fucking monkey, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
Because he was black? Huh?
No.
You can't say that.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Dude, Mike's a racist.
I'm talking about the sweat stains.
Yeah, he is kind of racist.
He has sweat stains.
Dude, just because he's sweating and he's black, you're going to say that?
Yeah, just because he's black and gay.
He was bent over. He was looking like this, dude. Like this kind of fucking.
He's just old. He was just kind of.
Michael, in what recent memory do you find that old people are funny? Like, what was the recent old people joke that you're like,
I don't know. Yeah. I don't have one.
Bitch.
I don't remember.
You don't have an example. I have so many examples of them being fucking
get out of here. Old people suck, and you know it. If you see an old person who fell over and they don't have life alert, kick them on the ground. That's their fault not being protected.
Kick them mother down.
I guess this is region locked, bro. It's gotta be. And this is gonna be some Norwegian folklore.
Great, now it's gonna seem like NA's just toxic, dude.
We're all assholes in North America.
Dude, you want to build a time capsule?
What? Do I want to build a time capsule? Okay, what would you put? What would you put
in
a
the
time
last time
capsule
you ever built a time capsule?
No,
yeah,
I never have.
I did it in Lego.
What? Oh, you ever went back for it?
No, I threw my leg. Dude, Oh my god!
Dude,
You just reminded me. You just reminded me. When I was younger, I used to collect a lot of Legos, and it became like an obsession of mine, right? And one day it was gone. All of it was gone, and my parents threw it out, and I didn't know. And I asked them where did it go, and they went, I don't know. They just threw it out. So I don't know. They threw away my Lego. I don't know.
That literally did not correspond into what I was saying.
Okay, let's try again. Have you ever done a time capsule before, Michael?
What's a time capsule? Like a time machine?
Dude, it's when you make a box and then you write don't open it until 2029 and then you bury it and then you go dig it up in 2029.
What?
What did you think it was?
Did he just describe fucking trauma instead of a time capsule? What?
I thought you were talking.
What a fucking retard! What?
I thought you were talking about time machines.
Dude, what's the last time you went to a cafe or something? I remember one time my parents wanted to abort me with my little sister, so they put a coat hanger on the wall and they yanked the bitch.
I thought you were talking about a time machine. So I made one out of Lego when I was a kid.
What?
You know? I don't know what a time capsule is. I don't make those.
I just explained it to you.
I know what it is now. I just haven't made them.
Okay, so you've never done one.
No, in elementary school, we wrote a letter where we're like, message to me when I'm old. And I recently found that letter. And it's just a letter where, it just says like, hello, dear me. I hope you're still doing this, and everything like that. Is that a time capsule a little bit? Like you write a message to yourself in a
kinda the same idea, but not.
It's more like things though, or things that
things like
have
you found
to do,
precious back
or that
then,
you like it's important to you, or what you're doing at that time.
Yeah.
You mean like an item?
If you made one now, you'd be like, I put my mouse in there from 2020, and I'm gonna dig it up in 2000.
2009, 29.
And then you open it.
And then you open it, and then you open it. It's like, wow, I love a lotion from 2020.
I used to love playing games. I used to love putting lotion on my hands.
I used to love lotion
now
on
my hands are constantly dry.
Yeah, and then I was like, yeah, that was it.
Well, okay, you answered the question. Do you have a time capsule?
Yes.
I've never done one.
What? You've never done one?
Me neither.
I think maybe in
I remember back in elementary.
Yeah,
no,
like maybe.
School.
But I wouldn't have been around to dig it up. Like it was more than the time I was in elementary school, so.
No. If I go dig up my time capsule, it's illegal. I have it in school.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
So just go at night and do it illegally.
Wait, you
that's illegal.
You buried it?
So?
You buried it.
Yes, you okay, so the concept of time capsule, right? It is either like an item that it's like a storage item that you can put shit inside, right? Like maybe action figures and cute girls or something, and then you lock it up and it's like don't open until like 2011, and then you store it away, bury it, and then lock it away, cement it, and then you're like, I remember I had that time capsule back in 2011.
Wait, so you went to you dug it in school? You did that?
Yeah.
It's still there, you think?
Yeah, I think it should be. I hope.
So they just have a bunch of time capsules in their school backyard?
Yeah, well, we did, I think.
That's so
we
strange.
did like it was like on the side near their like it wasn't like at the back like playground where like all the kids can like kind of play and fuck with it.
Yeah.
It was more towards the side of the school, like where it was like
that's so strange,
over the fences.
Man. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why is this a topic? Why did you want to talk about this?
I don't know.
I was trying to recap 2019, and you started talking about time capsules.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of related.
2019.
I was like 2019. I was gonna say some stuff.
Yeah, what happened?
Shit.
Okay, Dopey, what remarkable happened in 2019?
Yeah, what's something
Dude,
remarkable
2019.
Daystorm quit YouTube.
Daystorm made a
Daystorm?
YouTube video. Wait, what?
Daystorm?
I don't know. I heard
Continue,
Mike say Daystorm.
Dopey.
No, I'm trying to think of something that isn't really depressing that happened in 2019. I didn't do anything. I was kind of just depressed, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Ooh, that's true.
I worked.
We can recap.
And
recap,
I joined NeighborlyCast in 2019. That's the highlight of my 2019.
Hey, and here
we
we
made
are.
5 episodes.
Dude,
Yes,
that's pretty good. Yeah, episode 6.
5 episodes in a year
dude.
is not bad though when you think about it. It's like
Not
Is there,
even
like a
two
top
of-
10
not
watch
even one
module
of them.
list of like 2019.
Okay, guys.
Huh?
We got a record though. We got something good. We uploaded 2 episodes 1 month apart. That's kind of crazy though.
Ew.
At some point.
That's kind of retarded if you think about it.
What do you mean? Kev, What's something remarkable that happened in 2019?
To me?
Yeah.
Dude, I did everything. I literally did everything.
I did everything.
Kevin lost weight.
No, I went to.
He got a better job.
I went to Japan. That was about it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Did we never talk about that?
No.
Huh?
Do you want to talk about Japan?
Very briefly.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of chinks on the train, dude. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. It's if you love claustrophobia, dude, that place is lovely. Fuck. Oh my god, I hate it. Like it was cool, but dude, the people are so fucking close to you all the fucking time. Sometimes people don't respect your personal space, and you're just chilling on your phone and you're on the subway, and some dude's dick can be in front of your face because it's so fucking crowded. And you're just
that's where the rape videos come from, right?
Yeah.
You know, the Japan molestation. It's like a huge crisis.
That's like a huge fetish.
Is that real or is it just porn?
I think it's a thing that happens. It happens a lot.
It's real. It's technically
they have
real.
To.
Like,
I saw a thing
though.
about it.
How do you?
No, it's not raping them. It's like assaulting
they're
them.
So scared.
It's like physical assault. They're like it's like grabbing ass and shit.
How do you get away with that?
So like imagine this
because there's so many people on the train. You're literally dick to assing each other.
Yeah, you are. You
That's
literally
so
are. You are dick to assing.
Yeah, and they all look alike anyway, so you can't really see. They point out.
Also, if someone's right behind you, there's 4 other guys around you, so it could have been any of them.
I have a question.
You kind of just have to take it.
Kevin, when you're in, is it true? Because I want you to confirm some stereotypes or not. Do people look very similar in general in Japan?
Oh yeah, you can say that about anywhere though.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You could go to America and be like, damn, all these white people look exactly the same.
That's just not true though. We have special features. We have monobrows and stuff.
You think that, but
yeah,
an Asian person doesn't think that.
Well,
Someone from Japan doesn't think that. No, but
Japan has they have like round faces. Like they have like 3. I feel like Japan.
No. If you generalize,
presets.
if I go to the UK, then every single white UK person would be like, dude, that guy's definitely. I don't know. He looks the same.
Is multicultural.
Or if I go to a black guy,
the thing.
if I go to a black guy in Africa, it's like, dude, they all look the same. I don't know. They all look the same.
But yes or no, it's not like a racist question.
Yes, I literally said it. I was like, everyone looks the same everywhere if you think about it.
Yeah, but like
the only kind of retards that stand out is the ones that color their hair, the ones they pierce their nose, and the ones that want to die.
It's like no. It's like listen to me.
Huh?
It's like Kevin is from Laos, right? But and then there's like
wait to dox me.
Like what? And then there's Crit who's like Filipino, and then there's like people who are Chinese and people who are Japanese. You could say that dude looks Asian, but but he's very clearly either like you can tell. If you know what to look for, but someone who's just some fucking
but the thing though, I can't
fuck.
tell about Michael, right? I can't tell if he's Norwegish or Swedish or Nordic or what else is there?
He's mixed though. That's an exception. He's mixed. He looks fucking retarded like me.
What the? Yeah,
there's no way to know.
Yeah, I fucking hate him.
Dude, I hate. Never mind.
I asked such. Wait, were you gonna say the M word?
No.
What? No. Okay, what are you saying? You said something. Someone said something. I
just said I don't know why we went to this tangent. I just wanted to ask: do Asian people typically look similar to each other, Kevin?
Who?
Oh my god.
In Japan, man.
Yeah. What about them?
Do they look similar?
He said, do they look the same?
Yes.
Compared to other regions.
What do you mean?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Let's say
do Koreans look like Korea? Yes.
Kevin.
Do Japan
do all the Japanese people in Japan look like Japanese people? Can you imagine?
Like, what do you mean? Like, elaborate.
Okay, let's say you have a slider, right? 0 to 100. In let's say that 100%, you have like one preset of everyone looks, the same face, right? In Norway, that slider's pretty high up, but it's on like 40% of like similar looking, and in Africa, it's a little higher because when you're black, a lot of features look they kind of mesh a little bit. And in Asia, where's the meter from 0 to 100? In Japan specifically.
Oh. Okay, this fucking racist fuck. Okay,
this is not.
It's
racist.
very 50-50, right? No, actually, you know what? I think it's like a 60-40 if you think about it.
See, that's a little higher.
Okay. No. Okay, so the thing though is like it's what trends are going on in Japan. See, they're very trend following and they're very robotic, right? So if one dude is like, dude, I'm gonna make my eyes chinkier, then you see some dude tape their eyes to make it chinkier. If I'm gonna make the same haircut or something, I'm gonna have a bowl cut too, dude. And they all get the same bowl cut. If it's whatever's in fashion, then they all take it and kind of run with it. That's who all's in public. And then if you see the nerd side, they all kind of look kind of retarded. Then they all look retarded. So it's almost like a group a group per group, they all look similar.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Japan specifically has fewer presets of facial structure, while in other countries there are more presets. Let's say you're in MMO, there are more presets of making like a face, right? In Norway, we have like 20 presets of different types of faces. And in America, there's way more because there's so many multicultural things, right? There's like fucking 50 presets, 100 presets of different facial things. Like there's a Muslim fat guy, Muslim Turkish guy.
No, but that's the thing though. That's just race.
That's someone who's immigrated there.
That's just race, yeah.
Whatever.
Kevin lives in America,
okay, so
but he doesn't look like.
It's like you're saying if all Muslims look the same. Do they all have the fucking beards and the that's what you're basically saying.
I guess you're kind of right. I guess you're kind of right in a way.
In America, they're multicultural because there's a bunch of fucking idiots there, right? But if you generalize one group and kind of group them out, it's probably going to turn out to be 60-40.
No, I just realized that you're absolutely right.
If you group Africans and like they look like they came from Africa, then you group them over there. If they look like black people that came from America, then you group them over there.
I feel like such an idiot. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Hey, that was good.
All right, thank you. That was the most racist segment of a racist.
It's not even racist, bro.
We didn't even say the N word.
No, we didn't say the N word at all. It's perfectly fine. We didn't even say chink. We said chink a couple times, but that's besides the point.
Okay, yeah, fish head. Huh? Do you have Craigslist over there?
Who's Craig and what's on his list?
Shut the fuck up. Do you have Craigslist over there, Michael?
We have an alternative in Norway called Finn.
Do you guys, like? Huh? What?
I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna put on some music real quick. I need some music for my face. I need some of this. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Come in my ass. Come in my ass. Ram my ass right now. Ah, dirty boy. Dude, fuck. We should just have gay segments.
Okay. Let me tell you a tale about Norway Craigslist. We don't have Craigslist.com specifically, but we have an alternative. Sure. We have something called find.norwegian. So it's basically Craigslist, but you don't get raped when you come to the place or whatever, or shot or anything, or robbed. But it's just like a Norwegian version. And it's just like, it's the same thing. It's Craigslist. It's just not as popular, I guess you could say, even though it's kind of popular. But let's say that you're buying
Have you used it?
Yeah, many times. I sell a lot of every old computer part I get, I sell it on Craigslist, dude. 50% of the original price. Or
Norwegian Craigslist?
No, it's really good. So what about Craigslist, Kevin?
Like, what's your biggest fear about using Norwegian Craigslist? Like, we have like huge fears over here in NA about using Craigslist, but what's the biggest fear over there?
Okay, so in contrast, because I feel like our fears are very minimal. I guess maybe the product doesn't work correctly or something.
That's about it.
Yeah. What about you, Kevin? I'm very curious.
I mean, I don't want to get raped personally.
There's so much shit, that goes on in Craigslist. Like sometimes you really don't want to use it. You got to be wary of the things that says free and where you meet up with a location. Even if you meet up in public, you're still bound to be robbed. It's kind of fucking weird because it's very.
You gotta be really careful.
That's kind of smart. Wait, do you have Craigslist in Canada, Dopie?
Yeah, we have this other one called Kijiji though. It's just.
Is that one more sketch or is it like?
But it's just like Craigslist. Or there's like Facebook Marketplace, but I don't really use them.
It's like, dude, I don't know why. It's like every single time I hear stories about like using these fucking meetup websites like Craigslist or Grindr or Tinder, then you always hear these fucking stories, and then you're always so fucking paranoid about using it. That's why I fucking hate about it, because like in my local area, there's people getting kidnapped or murdered or some shit about like, oh dude, this dude was just using Grindr and he got kidnapped and molested or something, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? And it's like, oh, another incident happening with Craigslist. It's like, oh, this dude went to go buy something and there's another list addition to the Craigslist stab list. It's like, what the fuck? Jesus
and it's
Christ. Just like that thing, like the more you hear about it, the more I'm like, dude, I really don't want to use these apps.
So how do you sell something? Where can I
sell my shit?
Yeah, how do you sell something?
Amazon or fucking eBay and just ship it. Like, just fucking ship it. Yeah.
So you can use them. I mean,
but the thing though, you find the best deals on Craigslist. Yeah,
and those are also really rare. And the reason you hear it, like, there's so many fucking people in North America, like, something's bound to happen. Like, it's. That's why
I guess if
you
are like Norway and
who freak out about Tinder and Grindr and all that shit, it's just. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. Someone just wants to sell you their TV. You're not gonna get raped.
What if you just meet like outside a police station or something? Wouldn't that be less smart?
No. Like,
the trick is you meet somewhere where there's a camera, and then if you get robbed, you go, camera, and then that's that.
Yeah.
Like that happened to my brother's, like when he got robbed of his PS4. because he went to a Best Buy parking lot, but like a dumbass, he agreed to meet in the far end, and this black dude just literally took his PS4 and his games.
And he didn't get anything in return?
No, I mean, they just literally robbed him.
Damn, what the fuck?
Like at gunpoint, like, dude, give me your shit. And he just robbed him, yeah.
Holy shit, it's so easy to rob people. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking
nuts. If you have a gun, you could rob anyone. Unless they have a bigger gun or they're better at shooting other people.
You could,
that's fucking nuts, man.
Rob yeah.
If there was like an American person in Norway, he would get so much money because he can just, because we have a very like unmoderated, you know what I mean? Like we have a very unmoderated society, right? It's not like a lot of police people everywhere. So and cameras. So if you get like an American person that lives in Norway, he can just always rob people constantly, and he can get a lot of money from that. I feel like that would be like a really good business.
That's retarded. That's just committing mass crime.
I mean, yeah, but like committing mass crime
is that like business? Profitable. I mean, like the way you said it, yeah, you can get a lot of money, but it's not a good business.
It's just more
you can't really go public.
In Norway, though. You know,
you can't really go public. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Like if the dude. Okay, you know what would be really smart now I think about it? Okay, so let's say you take a legal plane, fly to Norway or fly to Japan. Those are places, or fly to the UK. Those are places where they don't have guns. Police officers don't have guns or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And you have a gun and you just rob them. Dude, imagine how much bank you can make. You can literally buy
and then you go back to America and you're fucking off the hook.
Yeah, you're rich because I'm guessing the economy is so rich over there. You steal like $5 in Norway, that's like $10 in US or something.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I guess, dude. I guess you have a point, right? Because like I'm just saying, like people that rob people are kind of stupid. Because why do it in your own
you're
country?
Doubling your money when you rob people over in another country.
It's what businesses do. They invest money into making more money, right? Investing money into a plane ticket to Norway or something.
No, not a plane ticket. Not a plane ticket. Your own plane. Because how much is a plane? Like 150,000. Yeah, okay, because you're flying, like, you're not flying and you're going through the airport. You obviously got to get your gun to the airport.
We're not giving advice to some big shot criminal with hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're giving advice
to
people
this is retarded. Okay, no, listen. Okay, obviously you're not going to go through the fucking airport with a gun. You have to have connections. Either a small plane, just go through, and then you have to rob people. You have to rob people with said gun.
Okay, let me just say something. For your tiny, masculine, fucking Omega country road, dude. Okay, so let's say you live in America, and you have a connection in Norway. He's like, I know how to get a gun. Don't worry about it. And he takes the plane, public plane, to Norway, right? And he goes around, robs people left and right. He's like, I get all this shit, right? And he gets all this shit, puts it into his hotel room or whatever, and he puts it all in like bags and stuff. And then he travels back to his country, and he's like, yeah, I did a lot of shopping, and that's his excuse for having extra stuff. Because, people generally shop in other countries. So he's like, yeah, I have all this shit from shopping, like this PS4 and shit.
No, but the thing, though, they will look at your income. That's why their IRS comes in, doesn't it?
Kevin, I don't fucking know. I'm just saying, like, you just fucking rob people.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's a good investment.
So you have to split the profits with the guy, though. Fuck that guy.
I'm just saying that would outweigh. Here's my theory. No, okay, so here's my theory. No. Give me a second. No. I was under the previous.
You take a plane. You take a plane.
You're not gonna win this one.
You buy. You buy.
This is so frustrating. No,
you buy a plane. Okay, it's probably like around $50,000.
Kevin, no.
You buy a plane and get lessons.
I wasn't even done with the previous thing.
Okay, listen. You buy a plane.
Why do you do this?
You buy it.
What is this?
Listen to me. This is my theory.
What the fuck is this?
My way to make money. Okay, if you're rich
like, what is
and
that?
you have money to spend, shut up, bitch. This is my theory. If you're rich and you have money to spend, listen to me right now. If you're rich and you want to make more money,
why are you not giving up? What is that? What the fuck? What is this? What the fuck? What was that, dude? You can't just fucking interrupt people and not give up. What the fuck? What was that? What the fuck? I've never experienced that.
You're rich and you want to make money.
Like, he's still going. What the fuck?
Wait, but if you're rich, why are you robbing people?
You heard him?
You heard him? If you have the money for a plane, you don't need to rob people.
The only goal for a rich person is to make more money, right?
No.
You invest in stocks and all that. That's boring. What the fuck? That's gay.
Boring.
Right?
Dude, let's rob people,
You can literally invest in stocks. But here's the thing. It's kind of cheap when you're investing in stocks and you have like $100,000. Like, oh man, I want to make money. Buy a plane, get lessons, fly over there, get a gun, and then you just on the street. It's like, if a police officer shows up, what are they going to do? Beat you with a stick? Bah, 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 and you fly back to America. And you're like, what? You lay down low for a couple of weeks, and you go back over and you start robbing people left and right. You're like I said, you rob people and you make double the money because the economy over there is boom, right? They're bound to have like a tons of pocket money.
That was your point?
Yeah.
I agree with you. What are we arguing about, dude? That's good. That's smart.
Yeah.
You just need to get rich enough to buy a plane, and then you can rob
you just
anybody
need to get
you
rich.
want.
I think that's the first thing. I would do it, but I'm not rich.
If I was richer, you know what Leafy did when he became rich? He just invested stocks. Because when you have a lot of money, it's easy to make more money, right?
Is Leafy a stocker broker?
Yeah, because when you have retirement money, what do, right? You get bored. So when you have a lot of money, it's easy to make more money because, you already have a lot of money. You get an advisor and you can,
Let's segue into a different segment. I'm opening the door. Hey, how's it going? Let's put on sexy music. Hey, Dopey, if you're editing this, or Michael, if you're editing this, turn on sexy music right now. All right, imagine sexy music. Yes. Okay. All right, I'm taking my shirt off very slowly. Right, I show you my men boob. All right, this is.
What's happening? What is happening?
Suck my men boob. Imagine milk coming out my men boob, right? All right, now imagine it slowly dripping down my stomach. All right, it's just like dripping all over the floor. Now, deep in my voice, Dopey. Hey, wanna suck it?
What the fuck?
Michael, you have questions for Patreon? Who's at the door?
Oh my god.
Let's open the door.
Oh yeah, let's open the door.
Hey, invite them in.
Dude, come on in.
Welcome in. Oh, how are you doing?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah,
shake my hand. Shake my hand.
Come on in.
Shake my hand. Yeah,
take a seat.
Shake my hand. Yeah, thank you.
Sit down.
You got a firm ass.
Sit down, you
Oh, you
fat
gotta be a
tub
bit
of lard.
Why are you still standing?
You
What
stupid
the
bitch.
fuck is wrong
Who are
with
these
you?
names?
Just stupid
Let's
ass
go ahead
fucking
and introduce,
face, bro.
introduce every single person, Michael.
Okay.
Who are they?
So we got some questions from both Patreon and some longtime supporters over at Twitch. They all give us money, so hey, fuck it. Let's get.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first question is from Moldy Fish Stick, which is a longtime supporter on
Moldy,
Twitch.
thank you.
Dude, thanks.
He has 2 questions. I gave people 2 questions this time. His first question is, Michael, what's the gayest thing you've ever done?
Damn it, man! I was gonna ask him that, and you ruined it.
No. Yes, no. Michael, what's the gayest thing you've done?
What is the gayest thing that you've ever done,
Michael, what's the gayest thing you've done?
So probably Moldy Fish Stick one time, he knocked on my door and he I let him in because he's a little friend of mine, right? Old time.
Oh wait, no, I'm knocking.
Shut up. Oh yeah. You be Moldy Fish Stick, Kevin. Yeah, come in. Come in.
Oh wait, what is Moldy Fish? Oh, I'm a little kid.
No, this is gonna
Oh,
turn
is that
really
legal?
bad.
Is that
this
legal?
Is gonna turn really bad, dude. This is gonna turn really bad.
Okay.
This is gonna
No, fuck it. I'm a little kid. Hey, I'm a little kid.
No, dude. The scenario in my head, this is not gonna fly.
Okay, I'm a
This is
grandpa.
not gonna fly. Oh yeah, Moldy.
My bones.
Oh, you got a bit of
my
a bulge
bones.
going on there.
What? Oh no, I have dementia. What are you talking about?
Dude, I'll turn around for you, Moldy.
Oh,
yeah.
my bones!
Oh, yeah.
No, my bones! Oh, my bones! What are you
Moldy.
doing? He's actually fucking the camera!
Stop! Stop!
So I was raped by Moldy Fish Stick. The old man.
No, you raped him!
I thought you raped him.
You didn't do the line you were
raped
supposed to
again.
do. You didn't know about it. So yeah.
What was the line?
I'm gonna
Suck
rape
me!
you.
Suck me!
Okay, so that's question number 1. Here's another question.
Okay.
He says, did any of you ever think you were gay? I'll let Dopey go first because I think he has some gay tendencies.
No. I'm pretty sure I'm straight.
You never
I've
even
never really
questioned
it.
What was the question?
No.
Did you ever
Nothing.
think you were gay?
But it never bothers me. I don't know. I never think about it.
Ooh.
I definitely
Kevin.
like girls.
Huh?
So you're 100%
Okay,
straight.
so I remember one time, right? I was watching a dude. I was like, what if this dude bangs me, right? I was like, oh, dude, this is fucking gay. I was like, oh, dude, don't think about dicks, whatever you do. And then I was like, dude, a dick. And then I was like, I looked at my penis. I was like, oh, I'm not hard. So that's why I knew I wasn't gay.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So I also had one. I was watching porn one time, and there were some close-ups of the dick, right? And I was like, ew.
Balls.
And I tried to skip the video, and they were always, very focused on the penis. And I was like, oh my god, it's always there. And then I just kind of let it play. I'm like, dude, it's not that bad. Am I gay? I look at my dick. It's still hard from earlier. I'm like, maybe I'm gay. And then like a day later, then I realized that like, oh wait, I get turned on by women, and I don't get like enabled by men, so I guess I'm straight. So for like a day, I thought I was maybe gay, but then it turned out that I'm, it was just a fling.
I hate fake gays.
What does that mean?
Okay, fake gays, right? The people who are always like looking for a reason to be gay. It's like, dude, I love cross dressers, right? That's just like straight with a gay curve.
You mean people that pretend that
people
they're gay?
Nowadays are just like, people like not really pretending to be gay, but they won't actually go out there and fuck a dude, but they'll like pictures online and consider themselves gay.
What do you mean? Like people do this? Why do they?
Yeah.
Is it for clout? Because Tyler Oakley is gay?
No, not really. They're just kind of like lying to themselves. Like you want to go fuck out there and suck a fucking dick, would you? Right? And they're like, no, that's not my thing. That's not my thing. And then they wouldn't do it.
Wait, are you talking about people who?
If you want,
wait.
Are you talking about people you're not bisexual?
Are pretending not to be gay or pretending to be gay?
They're lying to themselves, so they are pretending to be gay.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What
like
do you
either way, like
gay?
someone
like,
who's
subconsciously that you say you're gay is just like a certain type of fetish, right? To like dicks online and like a picture or something like. But that's like, dude, I love soft boys, dude. Am I gay? I don't know. I color my hair kind of different now. Like, dude, that doesn't make you gay. You're just like lying to yourself. If you would go suck a dick in real life, then you're gay. If you wouldn't, and you say, well, but maybe, then you're not gay.
You're gonna tell me that there are people in the real world that like penises online, but they're not.
Dude,
gay?
anyone who puts /bisexual on their fucking Twitter page is not gay.
Bisexuals are fucking real, Kevin.
No, I know the bisexuals are real, but those most of the time they're fucking liars. I'm listening to you liars, you non-dick suckers. Listen to me.
If you're
really gay and you're real bisexual,
attention?
suck a dick.
They just want to do it for attention.
Yeah, they just want something to label as. Like,
I think you're fucking.
I think I know what he's saying.
Yeah, I think I get it too.
They want a parentheses by their name.
Oh yeah, the people that want
like
to be different.
And then like when they come out with the reason how they're bisexual, then they wouldn't give you such a concrete answer. It's like I like chicks with dicks, man.
This is the first time I've heard people call out fake gays, because fake gays are definitely a real thing. And I didn't realize that until I said that people that want like a pronoun, right? They want to be they want like a thing to be known as, like, like your bio, right? I'm a male,
male,
heterosexual,
17, Cuban.
Yeah, they want to up their fucking robot
them
status.
in my Twitter bio. I mean, I'm not talking shit about it, but
homo,
but
gay.
If you just want the attention, that's kind of a shitty way to go about it.
Asexual,
yourself.
Asexual, pedophile, 45 years old, all those other things. They always want to be labeled as something.
Asexual pedophile.
No. If you just had pedophile in your fucking Twitter bio, like the same way people have
that's
their
just
fucking
committing
gender.
mass suicide.
Dude, you will get fucking ridiculed, bro. That'd be so fucking funny. It probably happened before.
Oh God.
Okay, we have more questions though. This one is from
Monster. Oh yeah, what's the next question?
This one is from Monster Calver. He says, Uno when?
Uno when?
Right now.
Because we
as soon as the NeighborlyCast gaming channel
2.
gets going, I swear to God, we'll play Uno for you. I promise.
What about tomorrow?
Yeah, when we get our engines revving up, dude.
I love Let's Plays. I love gaming.
But you want to give a serious answer?
Because
we all bought Uno as well as Yade and stuff, and we're supposed to play it.
No, you bought me Uno.
You bought me Uno. I didn't ask for Uno.
Well,
you peasant.
Y'all wanted to play Uno, so I bought it.
Yeah, I really did. I really want to play Uno. I'm still waiting.
What's the date today? Should we date this?
We don't have to date it because we're always.
It's the 15th of January. This is gonna be.
Yeah, we should do like a NeighborlyCast.
It's gonna be really funny when this doesn't come out for like a month.
It is already done.
Date of recording 1:15.
Okay, we'll play in like a week. When I'm done editing this, how about that? We can play.
Ooh.
I will download it when I'm done editing this.
I'm down. If we set it up for the weekend, we can maybe get Yade for it too.
There you go.
Okay. What's the next question?
Maybe soon.
So the weekend.
Soon. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an empty promise because he's not listening to it, but
yeah.
Thank you, Yade.
Maybe.
Thank you,
Yade. Dude, I miss Yade.
As soon as Yade gets back
boy.
from World War III, yes.
Monster has another question. He says, when is cum at the correct temperature? I know.
45 degrees.
Yeah, Kevin talks about this a lot actually.
Okay, when your cum comes out too cold, then you know you're not getting enough vitamins inside your body. So you should try to convince your mom, or like just like eat more like vitamin gummies and just chew it. Because like if it comes out cold, then your sperm cells are coming out dead. That's why it's cold. If it's coming out warm, then they're alive. So eat more gummies. Make sure you eat enough potassium. And make sure you eat enough like bread or rice or something because you probably need it in your body. I know now people nowadays are like, hey, I'm gay. Listen, you got to make sure your cum is warm at I'd say at least above body temperature. 95 Celsius? Is that right? Or you're using?
I thought it was 98.5.
That's really high.
No, oh yeah, 98.5. If it's going up, it has to go above. Fahrenheit, it has to go at least like 99.2. 99.2. If your cum is reaching refrigerator rate, if your cum is refrigerator rate, like which is like 45 C, then you shouldn't be using that. Is that C or F? F. All right. If it's 45 F, don't eat like what was it? Don't eat fish. Don't eat asparagus. Pineapples you should really stay away from because it is like it's super strong, but it'll kind of freeze it a little bit, and that's where you get hemorrhoids. Make sure that you use Astro 50s as headphones because it has like low EMF rates, so that way it gets you going better. I'd say use Razer mouse.
Yeah, 100%. Razer maps helps with that. I think the Razer.
So that's my advice to keep your cum warm.
Kevin just reminded me of something. I don't know if you guys ever did this, but like when I was a kid, I collected like a frog sperm. Yeah. No, not frog sperm.
What
but
the
you know,
fuck?
frogs turn into frogs from the like this little
tadpoles.
Yeah.
Oh, tadpoles.
Yeah, I used to like have them in like cups and stuff, and just look and swim around, right?
Tadpoles.
For like a little bit, right? I did that at some point.
Yeah.
And later, when I realized semen was alive, I was like, oh, humans release tadpoles as well. So I got like a bowl. And I came in it, and I put some water in it. And I tried to look for the sperm swimming.
Dude, I didn't expect it to go in that direction. Like dude, that was a ballpark swing, man.
None of you did this ever?
That's fucking nasty.
It's a cell. You can't see that.
I came in a bathtub.
Oh, that's a bad mess.
That's worse, I think, isn't it?
You just stomp it.
Because they can swim in your asshole and you can become pregnant.
Yeah. I was always so scared of my sperm being alive, so I make sure that I kill it before it goes down the drain.
It's understandable. You don't want to get anyone pregnant down there.
Yeah, you don't want anyone in the sewers open their vagina from your toilet seat, bro.
Dude, what if like a hobo was pregnant and was like, "This is yours," because like they fucked the pipe that their sewage comes out.
Do you think you can get pregnant?
Your sperm sneaked in?
Let's say that Let's say that you come in your toilet, right, and you wash it down because it's alive for a little bit when it swims. And if someone is like gaping their vagina like from the tube of the thing, do you think they can get pregnant from that or no?
Okay, if they were immune to all viruses, probably.
Dude, if they got like every vaccination in the world and then somehow managed to do that, I'm sure, yes.
I'm sure, yeah. Dude, if they did that, they can have it. They can have it. I don't want to raise it, but you can have it.
You can probably get fucked by that. You're absolutely right. You get some like Vietnamese twins or something.
Don't come in the toilet. Don't. That's your lesson from this episode. Don't come in the toilet.
Don't come in toilet.
I always do it.
You don't want to get fucking sewer pregnant, bro.
Where do you guys whack it? Do you guys do it in your room?
Huh?
Do you guys whack it?
Dude, I do it on the wall.
Dude, I know a guy who fucking jacks off and then he just flings his cum to the wall. And he literally told me that. I don't know why he told me. He's really fucking gross. And he told me, he's like, hey, I touched the doorknob, so you probably want to wash your hands. And he's like, what? What the fuck do you mean? And he's like, yeah, when I jack off, he's like, you probably shouldn't stand on that side of the wall because that's my favorite wall to use.
What?
And he's like, once he jacks off, he fucking flings it off his hand.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
That's so fucking nasty.
That's nuts.
Dude, that
was
so
so nasty. Just wash his hands?
I was like, literally, I was touching the wall like this, right? I was chilling out. I was like that. And he was like, don't touch that wall. That's where I fling my cum.
That's nuts. Imagine having like a UI scanner, right? And you just see all the fucking
it's just like polka dots. It's like, polka dots on the wall.
Oh, that is nuts. I've never heard about anything like that. It's crazy to me. Holy shit.
Fuck, nutting on the wall.
I hate nutting in my room. It gets me uncomfortable, so I always do it other places.
Nut in public?
In the bathroom.
You ever nut in public?
No, not in public.
No.
Dude, I feel like Christian girls are really fucking nasty.
I'm not in public in the plane and when I was in a relationship. But that was it. I've never nutted in public apart from those 2 times.
What? Ew!
In a plane.
You know how many germs there are? Did you wash your ass after?
What do you mean? If you walk naked outside, you're not gonna get germs in your asshole.
No, but I feel like that's just nasty, man. I feel like you're just bound to do something.
Dude, you can get germs from touching phones more than you can get from fucking the nature.
Oh, here comes this theory. Dude, there's more bacteria in your pillowcase instead of the toilet.
It's true.
It probably is.
Yeah. It's probably true.
Okay. Think about everything you touch and then you touch your phone, right?
Yeah.
Think about what your ass touches, the inside of your pants, and the toilet seat.
Yeah. Ass touching fabric all the time is not the same as people touching, hands and stuff.
It's like when people are like get grossed out when you don't wash your hands after you pee. Where's my dick bin? That's so gross. It's my dick.
Yeah. My dick.
90% of the time I don't even fucking touch it when I pee.
Here's the thing. No. Here's the thing about germaphobes. How I almost turned myself into a germaphobe when I thought about it. Right. My teacher was like, everything you fucking touch leaves dead skin because your skin just sheds every single time you like touch things or whatever the fuck you do. And I was like, oh. I didn't know that, and I just kept washing my hands, washing my clothes, and then I remember one kid's like, "Oh yeah, I didn't take a shower," and then I remember looking at that kid, I was like, "Oh, you're fucking gross. You know how much dead skin you're leaving around?"
Exactly. Yeah. I'm half of I'm like half germaphobe, except in like
You can tell by looking at his hands.
This guy never showers. Look at him, dude.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm so
you can see it.
Hair.
Look at how dirty he is.
Oh my god, I feel so attacked right now.
Dude, you look like a white guy who's a little bit brown because you're so dirty.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next question. You guys are ass cracks, bro.
So oh my god.
Here is a question.
He's actually a little bit brown though. What do you mean? Oh my god.
Brown. Yeah. Muslim. Okay.
Here's a question.
Muslim. Oh shit.
Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking eat the fucking ice cream cone or something at some point in the time.
Okay, what's the next question, Mike?
The next question is from our current patron Sabi. He asks, "What do you guys think of PC culture?"
I think it's pretty cool. The fact that they're releasing like new CPUs that are outbeating Intel every single second is like really fucking cool. It's like Intel used to be like such a high point. Now Ryzen.
Yeah.
I don't like when people are like, I only use Intel. I only use AMD.
Yeah, fuck those guys. I only use NVIDIA.
Because it's good for you when the thing you like is shit. Because then the thing you like is going to be not shit.
Yeah.
It's a crazy concept, but
I hate when people just jack off to each other too.
The fucking
Jesus. Like okay,
the AMD subreddit
is
like, such, and the Intel subreddit are such circle jerks. It's impossible.
Fuck those
even
guys.
like that shitty fucking PC Master Race sub is so bad.
Dog shit, dude.
They'll
fuck
dog
those
shit on AMD for no reason. They're just like, it's AMD.
You know what it is? It's like a trend started years ago, right? And they just kept on it because usually in subreddits and stuff, they have Asperger's because who enjoys something that stupid and retarded, right? You have to think people probably that with like, maybe some disorder or something, right? Because they don't know what the fuck is good. So they base their opinions off of others because they can't form their own. And then they just go off of that and they continue doing it because they've heard it so many times. When I think of Asperger's, I think of Aaron, right? Like constantly like enabling, like, I'm sorry, but constantly like following what others say. And like, I don't know why I said Aaron, but like it follows, like, they follow each other's opinions instead of forming their own. So to the point where they're like, oh, you have a CPU processor? Man, your computer must be overheating. I saw that in the video joke sometime. It must be true. It's just something like that, It's kind of strange. So what I don't like about PC culture
I love when they spit false facts too, and they're like, dude, NVIDIA is literally stealing our version of Shadowplay. I was like, shut up, dumbass!
Like, are you retarded?
And they're like, oh man,
they didn't patent it, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's like they probably don't mind.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Ray tracing is not new. It's called path tracing. Like, shut the fuck up.
Ultra low latency. AMD has had that for years.
You faggot! You fag! Oh, I'm sorry.
Can't we just all celebrate that there are two huge companies against each other, which leads to great competition to good products? It's fucking amazing.
It's a good thing. The more competition there is, the better product you're gonna get at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So if
there's
you're
no
a
monopoly.
Fucking
look at Mixer and DLive.
Dude.
What the fuck?
They fucking died.
They suck ass, bro. It sucks that they suck because they suck so much. Fuck, they suck.
Dude, you wish. No, you know what fucking sucks? The reason why I didn't like. I think the reason why people didn't switch was like, this is Twitch with extra steps.
Yeah, it's not just that.
It's literally like dealer is like, we have rules, but it's in fine print now. It's like, isn't this just Twitch?
Here's the thing. Here's the reason why I don't think people switch over. If the UI was nicer in Twitch or in Mixer, and there was a streamer I liked on streaming, let's say that I I don't know.
I don't know. Twitch is pretty fucking ugly. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, exactly.
Twitch kind of sucks. Like compared to YouTube, I'd rather watch a YouTube stream. Honestly,
I agree. Did you remember, did you guys ever use the gaming.youtube website when there were streams for it?
No.
It was beautiful. They had a theater mode. And
it
everything
looked cool.
was dark.
I know. I remember seeing it. It looked cool.
It was a beautiful layout. And every streaming site, like Mixer or whatever, Mixer's like blue background. You can't even choose dark mode or anything. It's just blue. It's like looks like Fortnite. And there's so much UI of like chests and small little mini games you can play for bits. Like bits don't make Twitch. That you shouldn't just copy that. You know, it just needs to be a pleasant viewing experience. And I think if all the sites had a theater mode with a black background thing, they could all be good. It's like YouTube. Watching a YouTube stream is pretty. It's nice. The chat doesn't move crazy.
The only thing I don't like about YouTube streams is that it's like a video. It's like, and then there's all the recommended garbage. If it was more dedicated, to streams, like if I open a stream and it recommended me other streams, I'd be happier. But I can't. It's just kind of shit.
Yeah.
The quality's worse. The quality's a bit worse, and it's I don't know.
The people they have there too are very.
It's just not
terrible.
as established.
They're very bad at their job. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I think there's a lot more the gaydar.
There's a lot more kids and shit, and a lot more just garbage because it's
they're a lot more gay.
It's
like,
so
a lot
much more
like
accessible, and there's so many more people who use YouTube than Twitch. I think who will just randomly stumble upon the stream.
And I feel like Twitch also got taken over by kids though. Once Fortnite blew up, Twitch got so oversaturated and it grew so fast or whatever, to the point where it's become very similar to YouTube in terms of like the culture. I feel like because they feel kind of merged, you know. I don't know. It feels like everything gets a younger demographic.
I think it really depends on who you're watching.
That's very true. That is completely accurate. But okay, those are our thoughts on PC culture.
Dude, that's what I think about PCs or whatever the question was.
Yeah, PC culture.
Dude, you ever just want to like kick a person, like not punch them, like physically, like kick them? You know, like I feel like kicking is a lot more emotion than punching nowadays. Because everyone's like, "Hey, bro, you better bob a weed, nigga," and like, "Bah, bah, bah, bah," right? And then like kick a person is like, "Oh, dude, it's like disrespect." And when you punch a person, it's almost like, "Oh, I meet you, imano." And then you kick a person, it's like, "Fucking dog," you know what I'm saying? I want to kick, bitch.
We have other questions. 4 minutes, by the way.
Oh,
I saw 4 minutes.
For reference, we had a bet earlier. Yeah, we were all wrong. We had a bet earlier, like what time Steffi would say the N word. I think we were all subconsciously thinking about it for not saying it or something. But yeah, it came at 1 hour.
Oh no, it was nigger. Oh no.
Oh, there you go.
1 hour. 1 hour.
It took.
No, it wasn't 1 hour, was it?
Yeah.
We have more. All right, whoever's editing this, you owe me $5.
We have more questions. No one won. We were so far off. No one wins, dude. What the fuck? We're all so wrong.
Technically, what's the next question?
Technically, Kevin won because he had the highest number.
Yeah, but we all lost. Let's be real. It's an hour, dude. Yeah, no one's close.
What? Just because I'm like, chink?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Fucking
no.
Dog shit.
Let's talk about how dogs are eaten in China all the time because they don't have enough food.
Is that real?
No.
I don't know. I just made that up.
Michael, what's the question?
Michael,
no, but I saw a Vine about like dog eating or whatever.
Shut up!
Stop!
Okay.
Wait, can you put a PNG of Smosh and Shut Up right here? Just like randomly.
No, shut up. Okay. We got a
Every time you say shut up, I'll put one.
Here's a question from Disabled Legs, a long-time Twitch supporter.
Shut up! Okay, sorry. What were you saying? Something about Twitch?
Disabled Legs asks, this is a question specifically for Dopey, okay?
Yes, I'm here.
He asks, it's very important. You guys listen
if
to
it's
this.
when I'm going to start streaming, I know.
No.
Not for what?
It says ass or tits?
I think I answered this.
Ass.
Ass for Kevin? What do you think, Dopey?
It's a toss-up. Either or.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I agree with Dopey.
I don't really have
both
a preference.
I like ass.
I like them both equally, I think.
If one's lacking, but the other one's there, you know,
Nah.
I'm happy.
Ass. No, ass.
Ass?
What do you think of boobs, though, Kevin? What do you think of them?
Boobs are nice, right? You can see, but
good.
It's natural, right? If there's a nice pair of tits, you don't really know until they fucking unveil it, right? Because you can see it's either done as a job or just natural. But you can never work for the tits.
I love medium-sized tits. I absolutely love them, dude. They're higher than any ass.
Like C's?
Yeah, like C's. I think C's are fucking beautiful, dude. they're like better than these, because these are like, they hang, you know, when you're old they hang more, dude, you know.
Dude,
it looks like
I
so
understand
ugly.
what you're saying.
Yeah, like I think C's are like ideal to me.
They have better. It's like it's like
they're better shape.
You can always work for ass though. That's the thing.
That's true.
Like the thing, I like tits and shit, right? But like you can always work for an ass. Like you can get an ass job. But it's very, very visible. It can look nice and all, but like it's, I don't know. It's just not. Yeah.
This question comes from Disabled Legs. He asks,
sure,
why did you stop playing Terraria? Okay, I'm gonna answer the question honestly, because I don't think I've ever answered this honestly.
Oh, damn.
Okay,
we're gonna have to sit here and listen to this fucking talk about
man.
Terraria and his mods and how he made me install them just for Chris to kick me off the game at 3 a.m. in the morning. All right, go ahead, Michael.
Okay,
you have the
so
floor.
this is my honest answer for why I stopped playing Terraria.
Why would he do that?
So,
okay, yeah.
As some of you know, I've made content on the internet for a while, in terms of, you know, YouTube and Vine and stuff. But my highest peak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my highest peak was Vine. But aside from Vine, it was Terraria. So I used to be a Terraria streamer, and I used to. It was. It sounds weird, but for like a month or two, it was my part-time job. I got a little more than minimum wage, and it was my part-time job. But one day I realized that I wasn't enjoying it anymore, and I was like, I would get the same result from having a normal job of the amount of enjoyment I get from this anyway. So instead of, you know, doing it more, I'm gonna just stop, because I might, like, at that point, like, I might as well have a normal job if I'm not enjoying streaming, right? So I don't know, that was like in the back of my mind. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make a hard choice and just stream whatever I want and not do high energy anymore, and just see what happens, you know, because that would be the ideal job. The ideal job is not streaming something you don't want to do, because you're gonna, you know, want to kill yourself and you got to put on a show. So I don't know. So I decided to quit and do whatever. I did kill my stream in the process, but it was better for my mental, and I just found it, you know, less time consuming as well. So it was better for me. But it doesn't mean I'll never try to make it a job again. Maybe in the future when I get like a second wind drive for it. But at the moment, I enjoy doing everything casually. And if I were to focus on anything, I don't think, like, it's part of enjoying content creation is being proud of what you make.
There's actually a fucking line. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, my bad. No, keep going.
I feel like a part of content creation is actually enjoying what you make, right? I think my streams are kind of garbage. I don't think Twitch streams are good, and in general. So I'd rather focus on something that I like making, which is NeighborlyCast, because I'm actually proud and can look back. I can never go back and look at a fucking VOD and be like, ha, I said a funny joke there, dude. You know, I can never do that, but I can do that for the NC. So I'd rather focus on this, because it's actually good content. That's my answer.
This is definitely more satisfying.
That's a lie. You can look at clips.
But this is more, okay, I feel like the process of making the thing, though, as far as this goes, is more satisfying than just streaming. Like,
I agree. I agree.
I never really liked streaming that much, but
it's a lot more fulfilling. Like instead of streaming, you can take care of your stream. Unless you're doing like a Dr. Disrespect type meme where you're constantly changing things, you're constantly doing bits, then you won't really find like fulfillment on the things that you're doing. If you're doing what Shroud does, do you think he looks back at his fucking VODs and he just goes,
It's just his job.
Right? Like,
he sits down and plays. That's
just his job. He's just doing it.
And it comes
but, like,
to the point,
when you create something, you take your time with something. It's almost like, you know how like you have, like we're talking about a time capsule. You want to take the most important things that you want to look back at and open it up again. And it's like, yes, it may be shitty. It may look something fucking stupid, but like you remember the time you took to make this, or time to do something of, I don't know, importance during that moment.
And the thing about
fucking sick, except for Fortnite,
the finished project is really satisfying. I find.
Yeah.
Like 100%. After because it takes a while, believe it or not, to edit this. Like, it is kind of shit, but it does take a lot of work and effort, and you have to sit through it.
And part of the enjoyment factor for me, for NC specifically, compared to like videos when I made them myself, is that it's like a group effort. Like, we all contribute in different ways with Dopey's main edit and my final edit and Kevin's occasional fuck up videos on the channel and everything. Everything feels like it's a collective.
Our ideas.
And it's all we
working
all together to make this thing that is
which leads to a satisfying product.
Effort just to push. It's like if you're not pushing towards something and there's like nothing, like no effort and involved, and you just like, it's one of those like group projects where you just like stand around, wait for someone to do something, and just like I don't want to remember that. I remember that one kid who was in the back of the class. I remember that kid. Yeah, we did this thing. Fuck him. But since we're all pushing and striving towards one goal, it's just like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It feels right.
Yes. Even even all the unfinished products, like all the unfinished shit, like all the unlisted videos that we have or some shit like that, or I have. And it's like, dude, I remember that. Holy shit, dude. Yeah. You still have fond things about the things that you're pushing for and striving for 100%. And getting it.
It does sound kind of a bit rich from us, considering we don't fucking do anything.
We don't.
Yeah.
But there's still things behind the scene that we push for.
I think if we were talking about resolutions, we should try a little harder. I'd like to.
I'd love to.
I mean,
I'm always able.
I like doing this. It's just life. It's hard.
We're all living our lives. We're all living our own lives, but. We could definitely.
We're not in the same room.
It's hard to sit down for hours and record and edit all the time. Like I'd kill myself though.
I don't want to get burnt out.
We don't have the same problems.
Yeah, that's why you see. Like I noticed this on YouTube. Like a lot of the YouTubers that post every day, there's no way you can make a funny video every day. There's no way you can be consistently funny.
No,
period.
The burnout is insane.
Yeah,
so especially with the scale of this. Like
that's why some of you listeners might have noticed this, but the YouTubers that post like once every few months or something. And they hit him with a banger, right? Sometimes they make floppy videos, but they usually are more consistently enjoyable to watch because they take more time with their mental. Like it takes as much time for them to make a video, but the video generally has like a nicer mental to it. That's why Edika's streams were so high octane. He didn't stream every day. Sometimes he streamed like once every 2 weeks or something for like 1 or 2 hours, right? And that was it. And it was really good because he took so much time to reset his mental and to make something he was back proud of. That's why like comedians make specials very rarely and not too frequently because they need to like gather material and make it actually.
You need to put time into it or else it'll be shit.
Yeah. Like
and,
believe it or not.
Yeah, like don't rush it, otherwise you're gonna be stealing people's jokes, dude.
Editing is only part of it. You need to focus on like what's important, which is the actual
content.
Yeah. And if that's trash and your mental is trash, then the content is gonna be garbage. So. You need to have like a clear mental for that, and that's why streaming as well is a horrible idea. If you want to make something good, but it's okay if you just want to just play games. But
if you just want to get something out of the way, just want to feel like you're doing something.
If you can, it's fun. I imagine it's fun, but it's a job. It's a fun job. You don't really have anything to show for your work.
If you don't take it as a job and you just want to do it, I could see it being a fun activity. It's almost like playing a game.
I guess you could say your community though, and all that shit. Like you build your community.
I always feel like streaming's endurance though. That's what it always is. It always feels like how long can you last before you shut off your fucking stream.
That's what I think of it. I always thought of it as babysitting because I had a pretty young demographic.
Yeah. I would rather
fucking babies.
Specifically streaming, I would rather have. Oh shit! My computer might crash. I would rather have we're good.
Yeah, that's good.
A loyal fan base and only do a stream every once in a while, but I'd know it was good. You know? And it's like I think that's important. I think burning out is so easy.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's just not.
Even like you can get burned out from anything you do too much, like playing a specific game or something. Like it happens with everything.
Yeah.
And you need to limit yourself. Like I always try to limit myself barely below what I want to do. So if I want to do something every other day, like really bad, I try to do it like every 3 days or something and try to limit it a little bit. And then I'll keep enjoying it for a longer period of time. And I'll have more energy for it. So that's basically it. That's our very real answer.
That's the answer to your question, why Mike doesn't stream Terraria.
That's why I don't play Terraria.
That was such a weird, genuine answer. That was literally the rarest thing you get.
Yeah.
So take it with a grain of salt. Take this and run this because it will probably won't happen again. All right.
That's about as serious as it's going to get.
Yeah, it's literally as serious as you can get.
So back to
next question, please. Nigger.
What's your next question?
Next question is
how
from
many more do we have?
We this is the last one. This is the last question.
Okay.
Are you guys all ready?
Yeah, okay.
For a super non-serious question, boys? Are you ready for a bit of a wax stir? This is, what's the future for all you guys?
I think, I don't know. Moving forward with this, honestly.
Short term?
I think, like, I really want to move forward towards, like, I always look at myself and like, dude, do I really want to go this way? Do I really want to go this way? Like, I look at myself what I'm doing now. It's like, man, do I want to cook food, dude? And it's like, no. What the fuck? I was like, that's gay. I really want to like just move forward with doing something online. As gay as it sounds, I really love the thought of building an audience. Like, it's something about putting yourself out there and just kind of like showing the effort and people kind of like,
yeah.
Something about it is just like, damn, okay, it's kind of cool, and just keep going with it.
You've made videos for years, Kevin, and
I don't know.
I'll tell you from experience that working for a living, like a real job, sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucks. And if I could do something I enjoy, and if that's like, you know, anything, like if it's fucking design, if it's editing, if it's doing this, I'd be happy as long as it's not a real job. I know how stupid that sounds, but that's
it's
just
still
how
a real job. You just happen to enjoy it.
You want to like everyone. You want to have a fucking dream, but the thing though is, some people have to take shots in order for your dream to happen. Because some people have to have those fucking stupid jobs where they're just sitting around.
Yeah, 100%.
But like, I just don't want to live that. Like, I see myself. Like, you can easily see yourself working a desk job. You see yourself working a job where you're working hard and you're getting money for your family. But it's like, that's very realistic. But I want to see myself in a place where I'm fucking living and I'm happy. And I'm like, if I'm struggling with money or something, then I don't worry about it. Because it's like, dude, I'd rather have this with struggling with not making as much money and just keep going with wherever the fuck. I don't know where it's going to happen. Because like, the point where you stop fucking learning is the point where your dreams are dead. That's basically 100% agree. Where you stop fucking learning.
Yeah, that's when you kind of give up. You need to put at least some amount of effort into, you know, persuading it. So my answer,
like, dude, I want to do Walmart for 16 years. Dude, there's some people who are stuck in that loop. It's just like really fucking sad. But it's like, depressing. Dude, thanks for taking this sacrifice. Now I can live my dream. Like, fuck you guys. Honestly, that's you true. Dead bums. Get out of the grocery store, you fucking idiot.
Be a fucking TV celebrity. If that happened, everything would be fucked. You know, there would be no
some people would love
to serve anyone.
Use woodwork,
But my answer to the question,
people do woodwork,
is in the similar grain. This is in terms of content creation specifically. My dream job is multimedia production, which is basically what people do. It's kind of like a new thing. It's like, you know, kind of like Game Grumps or whatever the fuck, where they just produce a bunch of shit collectively as a group. And I think that's kind of cool because I'm kind of done with individual content. I don't want to make my own stuff anymore than be the face of everything. I think it's more fun to, you know, be in the setting, like being at like a movie set and just holding the camera and being part of a project, something bigger than you actually are, is kind of cool.
Something you want to be a part of a passion project.
Yeah, 100%.
Working together on something is
fucking not even like sometimes working together, sometimes working alone on just passion based off something that you can learn off of. Because like when I particularly when I do something or just go over here and I see the mistakes I make and just look back at the past and shit, it's just like, dude, fuck. I remember having so much fun. And it's like, oh my God, what if I did this again, but took the steps I learned from previous and added this to it? And it's like, dude, what if I did this and did that, did this and did that? And it's like, there's so much shit to learn. And it's like, you know that you'll never fully master something. That's why I always seem like people who are at the top of the peak so fucking depressed. Even if they're at the lowest or the top, they always seem so fucking depressed because they can't go anywhere. It seems like they're stuck. I don't want to be there. I want to be there like the part where I'm like, I want to have low days and like talk through it and maybe get encouragement from someone else. I want to have high days where I feel like, man, I really can't learn anything. And I want to have those days where I'm just bouncing back and forth.
Yeah.
It's as retarded as it seems. I want to have an unstable life. I really do. I don't know why, but it's just like
I 100% agree. Like
it just seems more fun that way.
Yeah, it seems more like you have like a more varied day and more varied day.
Yeah, it's just like you're not living in a fucking box.
But Kevin,
fuck you,
what would
box
you say,
nigga. Nice guys.
In terms of like ideally, obviously, would you like to work on like if like your own channel, or like your YouTube channel or whatever? Do you still, you know?
Huh?
Do you still like making videos and having a channel and doing that shit?
Yeah, of course. I'd love to have like, if I'm doing something big, then I still love to do something I love to upload.
Yeah.
Every single video that I kind of upload now is kind of more something I'm like, I'm more in mood with. Like, what's my mood of that day?
Yeah.
Or mood during that week, or mood during the month, since I fucking upload every like 3 months or so. It's like, man, it's just something like, dude, what I'm feeling here. If I'm working on something, as you know, I'm feeling dead most days where I'm working a job day to day, I'm feeling dead. It's like, this is kind of like almost my outlet, or where I'm playing games and it's like, oh man, sometimes when I'm playing games, I do feel disappointed when I'm not doing something. Like today, I really wanted to edit a video I was working on, and I'm just like, man, I'm not really feeling it today, but fuck, I really want to like push and just kind of, when I make it and I look at it and it's just like, it's something I can watch and repeat. Is like, damn, where's the next step?
Yeah.
And that's why I wait and just kind of do that. And it's just fucking, oh, man.
So the future, ideally,
Man, it never gets old.
We all live in a little.
It never gets old.
We all live in a
Box.
place. We do things IRL. We record shit. It would be pretty cool, dude. But that's the ideal future. Realistically, I'm gonna serve you at a coffee shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working the same shitty minimum.
Where I see myself in the future, I don't know.
It's hard to say.
You can say that.
Yeah, it's really hard to say, to predict as well.
Ideally, dude, I'd rather see myself hanging out with dudes like these dudes right here, right? I'd rather see them in real life than through webcams. By the way, if you want to see a webcam video, shut up right now. I would rather see them in real life and just kind of do their own thing and just kind of like, man, this is what a actual project would feel like.
I guess it's working on something.
Bam, in the middle.
Is working on a project.
The goal of Mike would say it early on. The working together in the community of it, like the three of us would be good. Like if we were all in the same place and it was, we're all working on the same shit like together, I think that would be ideal.
Yeah,
that would 100%. Be. I guess like if this could get to a point where we could work together. We'd be doing this. Yeah, or you never know what's gonna happen. But if we were all in the same place,
this but better. Yeah. That's basically where we see ourselves.
Yeah, because there's something else. But
that's like ideal. That's where I'd like to be doing something like this.
Hopefully, we're not in like conflict with anyone.
But so much better.
Like war, like China.
What are you talking about, bro?
Anyway,
I don't want war.
That's the answer to your question.
There you go.
That's the answer to your
question. But also, maybe this. If you watch it enough times, then it probably will be this.
Whoever's editing this, suck a dick.
Shut up. That's so not subtle. What the fuck? What was I gonna say? So that's that's the second half of the serious episode, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, we had it. Thank you for our sponsor, BenQ, for sponsoring Dopie. Dopie, what's so good about BenQ?
Wait, hold on. I think my computer's gonna crash.
What do you mean?
Okay, so we should wrap soon. It keeps flickering the way it was this afternoon.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for all the Patreons. Thank you for all the money. Okay. Actual serious shout out. If you really want us to continue, I don't know. We're probably going to do it anyways, you fucking retards. So follow us on our YouTube page. Follow us on our SoundCloud.
Fuck the plugging. We always got to say this instead.
We literally have to plug.
Shut up,
okay, if you're listening to this on Spotify, check out my YouTube channel, Chief Onion, trademarked, right? Type it in your YouTube, Chief Onion, right?
Okay, stop.
If you like...
Do a real outro.
Okay. If you like what we do, tell a friend that you think might like it. That would be pretty cool. Thank you. That's it. You don't have to. We should make I don't want to plug our Twitter or anything. It's retarded.
No, okay. That's what the description's for.
Song, dude.
Thank you for listening, guys.
I swear to God, this shit's. I'm stopping. I'm actually gonna stop.
Okay,
this shit's gonna fucking crash.